Syndicate Crown. I didn't take off the overlay. All right.
That is not
bad.
a depiction of Knoxville.
It is not. Knoxville is one of the best places in the world, especially May 29th through 31st. Jeez, John. We're off to a great start. We are off to a great start. I feel terrible. I am getting sick. Perfect timing before the Open.
You want to get sick right before the Open because then you know you won't get sick during the Open.
I actually feel pretty sick right now, too.
Yeah, well, you just slammed 3 tacos in about 60 seconds.
5.
And I'm hurting. I hurt to do it. That's why I was really hoping to get it done before the commercial was over. And I had like half of it left. And I was like, that's why I did my screen. I wanted to.
That's fair.
Yeah.
James, what is going on?
Sorry.
Is John back from Japan?
You went to Japan?
I was somewhere.
Your audio is...
Check.
It's cutting out there, Chief.
Wiggle your cable.
Plug it in, John.
The cable my cable that I know you've bent by now.
My plug came undone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you sound terrible.
Yeah.
James Hobart, second comment. I don't think
God,
so.
guys.
I see at least 2 above you, and got Chattanooga. Tyler, does your wife know if there's any availability at the San Diego CrossFit Medical Society event, February 21st to 22nd? Maybe.
Jeanette, if you know, just freaking put it in the comments. Yeah. Thank you for paying $10 to make that joke.
Yeah.
How about now?
You're good.
There you go. Melanie Hodge, member for 26 months. That might be longer than the show.
Yeah. Pretty close.
Yeah. John, did you go to Japan?
I cannot reveal any of that.
Japan.
Cool. South Korea, Japan. Okay. That's
Got
fair.
it. It's
That's
code.
fair.
I understand.
This has been, if you hear coughing, that's her in the background coming down from her bout of the sickness.
The quadruple eyes there are her coughing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, let's get started because who knows how long I'll make it. First off, viewer comments. First of all, between Tyler's video that had over 100 comments and last week's show had over 50, there are a lot to choose from. And so I figured we should have somebody prestigious come in, maybe from the NBA.
Roger Goodell?
No, we couldn't do that.
What's his face who owns the Bulls?
No, this guy, he's not a role model.
I know who it is immediately.
So we'll find out. We got a handful of viewer comments. Let's get started.
Hey guys, it's Charles Barkley. I remember trying CrossFit years ago. It's been a while. Maybe I will sign up for the Open. But first, viewer comments. At Jordan Seppala, CrossFitters should have been having more children.
that comment was so great. I was like, I don't disagree, but
I mean, it makes sense, right? If you need to fill that generational gap, you need to have some kids that, could do CrossFit. I have to imagine that the general population of parents who do CrossFit, a higher percentage of their children do CrossFit than if it is not the case, especially in the under 18 category.
a lot like real talk for a second. I do think a lot like Braun is like advancing really quickly, and I swear it's because like he watches us work out half the time, like watches people move all the time.
He's pretty mobile too, right? Comparatively,
compared to me.
That's fair. That's fair.
What can CrossFit do to ensure that CrossFitters are having more babies? Join the CrossFit.
I can think of one thing.
What?
But no, just the way that you have it. Whether you have babies. What are you doing over there, John?
This does not taste like Great Propel. I don't know what it is. It's a new bottle, but that was bad. Whatever I just put in my mouth, that was bad. Gonna have to go to Old Faithful.
Just got to back up there.
Get a little red 40 in your system during the show. That's a good idea.
I mean, I think you
hits the spot every time.
you highlighted it,
Go ahead.
but I was looking at our demographics on YouTube, and look, we have one of probably the highest percentage of female audiences
I'm confident
in
saying the
CrossFit
highest.
space. I mean, it's like upwards of 35 to 40%. And it probably, could be higher. I think videos, like your video is like 80% men, 20% women, but live, all the women watch us live. And so we're at 40%. The one thing that's crazy is that our 18 to 24 demographic, 0.3%, 0.3%. They do not like our show. We've got a problem, Tyler.
I don't know if they don't like it. I think they just don't know about it, or they don't care.
We got to get in the colleges.
Do a college tour. I like that.
We got to get into college. I've done enough stupid stuff. You would think college kids would watch it, but
Dude, I started doing when we started talking about that. I started like looking into what the kids are into these days, asking the girls at the gym, and it's just like I don't know if we can pull that off.
There we go.
Matthew. Then I would say to you, what are you doing?
Talking us up.
Spread the word.
Matthew, you want a job? We need to appeal to the 18 to 24-year-olds.
Yeah, Matthew, we will give you your $2 streaming fee for Syndicate. We'll give you that for free.
If you bring on a new,
I need 10
10
18 to 24-year-olds.
too much boomer humor.
I got an old.
You know
soul,
what?
that's
You know what?
true.
Hold on. We're trying to appeal to the younger. I need 67 new 18 to 24-years.
67.
Okay? That's what I need.
It's on you, Matthew. Are you in college, Matthew? Let's find that out.
Tell us about yourself, Matthew.
Yeah, that's right.
You
even
might
know.
be a guest on the show.
CrossFit. I know you're older than us, and I don't even know what mogging means.
I've seen this clavicular dude like on X or whatever the last like week, and I have zero clue what's going on. I have no idea. I don't know what it means.
We just need to get
I
on
don't-
TikTok, man. TikTok's where it's
I
at.
can't spend my
I
time.
know.
on that.
I hear you. No, you don't spend your time. Just post stuff.
But then, do you think they're going to care?
I think it'll hit more people than we got now. That's what I think.
It can't hurt.
Dude, my snatch video in the grid league is 60% female.
Really?
The views are 60% female.
On what?
So
No other video is that. All the rest are like 20 and 80. 30, 70, 20 and 80. Like
What video is this, John?
The snatch one on is like 60% female. I'm like, that what? How did that happen? I think it got posted on some Pinterest deal, and then the females got a hold of it. But
yeah.
it's wild.
Maybe that's how we have the women's crowd. Maybe somebody's copying our stuff and putting it on Pinterest. I also don't understand that side of things, but
And like my shorts don't even like it's not even like the shortest they've ever looked. Like the clean and jerk video, my shorts are way shorter. So it's not like
it might be.
No thirst
though.
it's
trap.
not like a sexy deal. You know what I mean?
You don't know.
we don't know what gets
Girls
them
be
going.
looking at calves and stuff, John.
My calves are trash, man. I got
It's that dumper.
like my
John.
calves are really skinny in the bottom and then thick at the top. Like I got black calves, black sprinter calves.
Yeah, I understand.
That's what they look
I
like.
understand. High and tight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girls be looking at hands and calves. That's what they look at.
My hands are small.
Yeah, I know.
What is-
You're
Maybe they're just like, look at
you,
those.
literally had picked,
look at this. It's not always good. Views are not always good, John. Look at this dude's hands.
You literally have picked the two worst body parts that I have. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
My ears,
All right.
my ears stick out. But other than that,
That's fair. Let's see what Charles has to say for the second comment.
Next up is from friend of Bill W. Whoa. If WFP were smart, which they're not, they would do that one event a year with major payouts and schedule it the
Oh,
same weekend as the games. The athletes,
what is going on?
WFP,
Could you guys hear it?
Yeah.
Awesome X, what they'd make at the games, and would essentially kill the games if they did. They every year for 5 years. Then they split off into the 4 comps a year, which is what it seems like they want. Also, the games could also do this, making their semifinals the same weekends as WFP. I root for CrossFit.
So
I got lost in that.
if you didn't catch it, he basically said the WFP, if they wanted to take over, just schedule a WFP event or the finals or do something and put it on the weekend of the games, but pay like 4 times the amount of the games winnings. So everybody just wants to go to that competition. Do it for 5 years until CrossFit can't survive. They call it quits. And then you can go into your full 4 competition season. And then on the contrary, the CrossFit Games should just schedule onto over their competitions to bury them instead if they don't change what they're doing. So
It won't work. I mean, it'd be cool, but I don't think it's going to work.
again, you don't have to do either or. Just put your competition in December and pay them a massive amount, or say you want to be part of the semifinal season and make it the most lucrative competition there is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Daniel Arnson. When is the draft? The draft.
That's
Brian
important.
or Tyler, don't fight over me. JY hasn't forgiven me for leaving his program.
That's not true, Daniel. You're just not fit enough. And I don't think they drafted you either. By the way, just so everybody knows,
It's tough to get it into the
yeah, it's
spin
it's
draft.
tough to get into the draft. But Daniel PR'd every single lift that there ever was,
And then dip.
and then he was like, "All right,
Bounced.
thanks, bro. I appreciate all the work." And then he left.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Daniel, tell me if that's wrong, because I want the people to know. And honestly, it's about 50-50 with that. And that's why JY Barbell Fitness has come to pass, because this is fitness with a little bit of a strength bias, what most people want that aren't competing. They just want to be a little bit stronger and they want to look good naked. And Daniel, you're right there. You're not
That's
wrong.
a ringing endorsement, honestly. Like, if you PR every lift and you're like, see, I mean, like, he can't be super mad at him, but
No, I'm not mad, but that's about half of the clientele. That's what happens is they PR everything, and then they're like, "I got what I wanted. Thank you. It's been real," and then they're gone. And it's about like a 3-month cycle, and I think that's what I want to do for everybody. And then if they want to stay on to JY Barbell Fitness, $25 a month, first 2 weeks are free. JYBarbell.com, go get it. Let me make you strong.
What's the
then they can.
website? What's the website again?
JYBarbell.com.
Is there a code spin for some type of savings?
We
Do you
can
get 2
make-
weeks free?
You do get 2 weeks free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Use code spin, get 2 weeks free.
We might could use we might could do code spin and get a month off.
oh, extended. But
I'm-
will they get their PRs by then? We don't want to push it.
Yeah, if you want to PR everything, you got to go the individual route, okay? Because we are cycled just to get you strong, right?
You could do code spin gets you 1 week free because you know it's gonna be so good that you're gonna stay on and want to pay earlier.
Gotcha.
That's true.
Yeah.
King Charles was right. WFP came out as soft wimps. They had a small window to go hard with more cash and scheduling conflicts, forcing athletes to make a choice. I agree with this. Like, they came out with big money, and big money like in all the wrong ways. Like, you should have balled harder than they balled. They had a moment of faith and they didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah, and then you lose people, and now you gotta, if you want to get those guys back, it's gonna be hard to do.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to comment on this. I'm not telling you to leave Sentinel.
Supplemental.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not even telling you to do both. This is for people that want a little bit of a strength bias. That's all it is. It's a CrossFit program with a little bit of a strength bias.
I think John also undersells like JY. Jeanette will tell me some of these Metcons she's done, and I'm like, yeah, at least you're not losing fitness. Like,
Oh, dude, no, I mean, some of them are meant to f you up. Like, it's
Yeah.
like you got to be pretty great.
If somebody can overprogram a workout, it's John.
not true. I have one workout a
we
week.
have seen your workouts, John. What was that bike one?
No, that's the one. I always post the hardest one of the week.
No, it was like 6 months ago. And all the girls were like, I couldn't finish it, John. That was a disaster.
Yeah, I did that with flawless aplomb. By the way, they should have scaled and they didn't. Listen, I'm a big proponent of you program for the best and you scale for the rest. All of the best programmers in the world, that's what they do. That's what they live by. That's what Greg Glassman wanted. That's the methodology.
You should have scaled to 195 ring muscle ups.
I should have scaled to 195 ring muscle ups. Absolutely. But listen, I wasn't there for the girls. I would have seen them on the first round, and then I would have said, "Hey, we're going to 20s, or we're only doing every other round because this is about to get bad." They just froze to sit there in their suffering, and it was really bad. I was not there for that, but I did the workout just fine. So it wasn't over programmed. They just needed to scale.
That's my favorite thing about the way Hiller programs is he'll write RX and then he'll do RX plus. And I know basically every time he programs RX plus, it's like, go ahead. Like, you won't. Go ahead. It's always
there's only a handful of people that can do it. It's usually their wheelhouse workout. It's not every time.
Right.
It's the only times I've done his RX plus.
There are workouts like he does the RX plus. I usually have one workout a week where it's like, if you want to RX this, you got to be pretty freaking quick. Kylie is new for about a week, and she's doing them both. But she wanted to get a little bit stronger because she's got a weightlifting competition coming up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on his new program. Hiller's new program after I get back from this flu. So
work back into it.
Yeah, just 100 jumping jacks for time. I may scale that too. Allison Cameron, female here. There we go.
Are you ankles or hands, girl?
What?
Where are we going with this?
Calves are hands.
There you go. Dude.
She might be an ankles.
I thought we were going down the wrong path very quickly.
I did not understand what was happening with that.
Sorry.
It's like, man, he's trying to get that 18 to 24 demographic quickly. Daniel Arnson, Grant has never beaten me in the open and never will.
It's because Grant's over here talking trash.
There's a good chance that we know what the workout is. For 26.1. We'll get to that in a second.
You're not supposed to reveal. Sorry.
It's leaked, John.
Sorry. You're talking about the time cap thing. Sorry. Just keep going.
Okay. All right, here we go. What's up, Charles?
This ain't CrossFit, but here is a question from at FIBO. Could you pull the data from High Rocks leaderboards to compare the age demographic?
So pull some High Rocks data and tell us.
Could I?
How does that compare to the CrossFit Open?
Could I? Yes. Do I want to? No.
It would be kind of interesting.
It would
sounds
be
like a lot of
interesting.
work for I'm not sure what.
I mean, it took me weeks and weeks just to pull down the leaderboard, so I can't imagine what it's going to take for High Rocks.
I would wager to guess that there are a higher percentage of 18 to 24-year-olds doing High Rocks than CrossFit at the moment.
Yes.
I agree.
I think it's again, I've said it before, High Rocks is the new marathon. You can do it with a partner or a team of 4. It's a fun, you just go there, you go compete for an hour and a half. Halpin does have it.
That was good, Tyler. You got it. That was good.
Yeah, that's good.
When you just see like stuff on social media, like it's just a bunch of young people for the most part having fun and just going out there and like not trying. It's a lot of like what Spartan Race was years and years ago. It was like just go as a team. Nobody really. I mean, there was a handful of people that competed and tried hard, but most of it was let's just go jog around and do some of these obstacles. Let's climb a wall and
get muddy.
And they didn't care how fast they were. It was take as long as you want. It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
High Rocks is the same thing, I think.
Just no mud.
Just
They're really missing out on the mud portion.
Or jumping over fire.
Yeah.
There was a way to do something where there were teams of like 10 and you didn't have to be great at everything. You should just be good at your thing.
And High Rocks?
No, I'm talking about CrossFit. And then like you could just like, if you're really good at something, you just have to do that part.
That sounds like grid, John.
Oh, Never mind.
How is that?
By the
going?
way,
how is grid? Are you competing here soon?
we're
Figuring it out.
we're starting to get strong again.
All right.
I'm week 1 of getting strong again. I'm probably the weakest I've been in a long time. But I think I'm probably the fittest I've ever been. So we are
Just need to hold on to some of that.
Yep, we're just now getting it back in the groove of getting strong.
Yeah, I saw
And,
Kyra Milligan is replacing Kelsey Keel on the Sharks.
I know, that traitor. I asked her to be on my team. Like
She wanted to be on a winning team, John.
3 times. I know, and then she joins the Yankees. I go, you join? She goes, you're just mad because we're gonna have to go against each other. I'm like, no, girl, you're on the 73-9 Warriors. That's what you're on. like I'm not. Like, it's not about us versus y'all. I'm not concerned about that at all. I'm trying to even the playing field, and you're just jumping on the Yankees. Like it's. But the Sharks can offer stuff we can't offer. They so that is what it is. But
Hey,
do
you
they pay
can't blame her.
Yankee type salaries in the grid league?
I would say for grid league, it's like that. When I call them the Yankees, it's like that.
What is it? The Palms, whichever one, the girl that was at the Beast games or whatever.
Yes.
She they're sponsored by Mr. Beast now. And so I'm wondering,
that's awesome. I'm not. So if there are sponsors, I'm actually looking for sponsors because right now I have 0 sponsors. HCR
CrossFat
CBD,
could probably do it. That'd be amazing.
If-
CrossFat 1 on the back of your shirt.
I'll keep
I'd be like, what?
CrossFat. I will keep your anonymity if you don't have to reveal yourself.
There'll be a wire transfer for a few $100s, and it'll just say at CrossFat 1.
that would be
on
the
back of your
coolest
shirt.
move of all time.
What, Dallin? What do you even want me to do? Put Dallin Pepper on my jersey? So
Yes.
I am looking for sponsors. Your logo will go on my jersey. DM me. There's
Does
different
Dallin have
ways
a
to go
logo?
about it. I don't know if Dallin has a logo. We'll create.
Alan, we need to work on a logo, buddy.
He needs to get a logo, and then he can go collaborate with Tier and get his own custom shoe.
I tell you, Dallin, if you pay enough money, I will do that. I have no shame. Okay. I think it's like $600 to get your logo on the jersey.
That's chump change.
cheap.
You saw his video. He's going to make like $150,000 or $250,000
Yeah.
or
So
more.
if you are interested, DM me.
2026.
I will be making posts concurrently to throw like the website out that you can just click on like once quarterfinals get done. But
Is JY Barbell going to sponsor John Young?
would be amazing. But no, because I have to pay.
It's a write-off, John.
I have to pay for like flight and food, and my sponsors is how I do it. Like
It's a
sponsors is
write-off.
how
Though.
you
It's
do it.
literally a write-off. You're like paying yourself.
I don't
and
know
you
how
get
to
a tax
do that.
deduction.
So if you can figure that out for me, that'd be
You
great.
just pay less taxes. That's
I
all you
just
got to
want
do.
to see the Dallin Pepper commercial like you did for CBGBs.
Yeah, HCR CBD. Like I went to work for that company. You know what's funny? And we'll move on because I know nobody cares about this. But
Dallon's interested, man. He's going to send over the contract.
I had 3 sponsors, and one of them just out of the goodness of their heart, or Biomax Peptides. Sarah, she's great. Probably should contact her. I haven't, but probably should. And then CBD, and I did like 3 different commercials for them. And then First Floor Monster Games, and I did nothing for them. And I felt so bad.
And
because-
Ansley was on our show.
And Ansley, right. And I almost brought it up because I know he'll never sponsor me again because I didn't do anything for them. But the World Fitness Project was happening at the same time. And like, I wanted to like say thank you to First Form or like make a post like that. But then I forgot about it. And then it was 2 months after the season and literally was the worst like sponsored athlete ever for First Form Monster Games. And I felt so bad about it.
Hey, now's your opportunity. You can go do the First Four Monster Games online qualifiers now.
No, they're over. They ended.
Are they
on
over?
Monday.
You
They
can't
ended
do
on-
it
they
anymore.
ended-
You still can do it. You ain't going to get on the leaderboard.
But my wife did them all. We were really just kind of wanted to see where we were at. We were really hopeful. She did really good in 3 workouts, and then she did really bad in 3 workouts. So she probably won't make it. But they'd have to backfill a long way. But But first board Monster Games, I actually am pledging, as long as it doesn't go in the games, and you guys don't even have to sponsor me again. But if you do want to, like, that'd be cool. Somebody clip it and send it to them. Next year, I'm gonna do the first form Monster Games instead of TFX. That's gonna be my one competition, and I'm gonna bring all my girls, and we're all gonna rock it. It's gonna be great. So I'm pledging that right now.
You got to learn how to swim though for that.
You can
Just keep this in the back of your head, Leslie. It'll come in handy.
Now, this year it is during the game. So if it is during the games again, I cannot. But I am pledging that I'm going to try to do that. If y'all want to sponsor me again, that'd be cool. But you don't have to. And I am sorry. And it will be better this time around. I promise. That's all.
Okay.
Also, jybarbell.com. People go do that if you want to get strong.
That's basically like a micro sponsorship. There we go.
At Chris Harshbarger, it would be interesting to compare who is consuming CrossFit marketing on Instagram and YouTube versus who is signing up for the Open. This report could help CrossFit marketing a lot. You're probably right, Chris. Question is whether they will use it.
I would say it's pretty close.
What do you mean close? That it's a very highly correlated?
Yes.
And I think we'll get to I think the last one is from somebody from Mexico who basically said that the owner does not promote the Open. They just do their own thing, except for the elite athletes that are trying to make it to quarterfinals or semifinals. And so the rest of the group has like zero clue
What's going on?
They charge them to do the intramural CrossFit Open at their gym, but then they don't want to pay extra to do the actual Open. And so they're siding with their gym over CrossFit.
How many people do you think are actually doing the Open? Like just doing it, not signing up, doing the workouts.
Out of so let's say we hit 250,000 this year. Oh man, I would say 600,000.
That's what I was gonna say. I bet it's 600,000. And so it's like that's where the whole thing about meaning and CrossFit having meaning, that's where that comes in. Is because that's where you're losing your conversion. You have to make the Open mean something more than just like I'm giving you my $20. Don't really know why.
Right.
Because I mean like I have several friends who own gyms and they're like I would say, on the high end 50% of people are signing up. On the low end it's like 20% are signing up. And it's like, okay, so we're at bare minimum losing 50%. And that like the 50% number are for gyms that like get behind the Open. Like really get behind the Open.
I just don't understand if you are a Houston band, Google Houston band sponsorship.
That's not for you to read. I'm just saying how people, if one people want to read that. Yeah.
If you're listening,
go ahead.
You don't have to.
You think it's 3x? So 750,000 people are doing the Open?
I bet it's a lot. 3x seems like a lot though, because most people that do I guess when you program it for your class though.
I mean, the thing is, like, if you think about it, Tyler said it was what 15 to 20%.
20%,
do the Open if you take
15%,
15 to 20% if you take Two Brain Businesses estimate.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could be that. It could be technically higher. I wonder if there's any gyms, CrossFit affiliated gyms, that completely ignore the Open.
No, it's only WFP affiliates, but
they're CrossFit affiliates too. Most
they're not even things anymore.
Every gym I feel like a lot of gyms, I'm not gonna throw out a percentage, but let's call it 80%, will program the Open workout for on Friday, right? So
I've never been to a gym
every single me neither. So if every gym, every member's doing it does the workout, I mean, I bet that's right. You know what I mean? Or even like Spence said, even more, just because every gym programs it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you'd be approaching almost 2 million at that point if you said that every gym does it on a Friday.
But like Tyler, your gym, only 3 of you are signed up for the Open.
It's more now. I think it's like 6 or 7. But
even though still, like you like your gym doesn't push it, right?
Yeah.
I bet you it's the workout of the day on Friday.
Yep, it's gonna be.
So
Yep.
everybody will have done it.
Yeah. If you don't,
So
as long as you show up, you're doing it.
A good story about the whole video and all that stuff. There's a girl who goes to my gym. She's been doing CrossFit since she was like 12 years old. Actually, I think her parents own an affiliate, and she hasn't signed up. She did really well like her first year in the open, and after that, she was just like, I don't do it anymore. She was like, I'm basically never gonna reach that peak ever again.
At 12?
No, it was like 14 is when she signed up.
But I'm
But-
saying, what peak is she talking about? At 14?
At 14.
That's
But
the peak?
well, just because
Well,
there's so
relative.
few people who do it at that age.
Yeah, but
so, yeah, you're gonna
overall,
do
you
really
just look-
well.
You look up how you are overall. You don't look at what you are in a teen.
She hasn't done it because she basically doesn't want to like backslide, and she's like, I do the workouts anyway. I know how I feel about my fitness, and she's like, I never really thought about it in a different way. And so this year she's signing up for the open because she watched like the video and watched what we do, and so she started thinking more about what it actually means. And I'm not putting it on me, but it's like I think there are a lot of people like her out there where they're just like, I sort of hit my peak and I don't want to really look at it anymore. And it's like that's a problem.
What's her name? Can you say it or
I'm
you don't
not
want
gonna
to say it?
it.
Okay, we'll call her Ethel.
Ethel.
Get it together, girl. It's bigger than you. You're better than this. I don't
She's
know who
signing up.
you are,
She's signing up.
but
now.
you're
And when you-
better than this, Ethel.
And when you sign up, use hashtag the barbell spin on your user profile. You got to click on some stuff.
I'm gonna draft Ethel. I want you. You need to tell me
First
her name
pick.
off it, and I'm gonna draft her
First pick.
because I believe in Ethel.
Good.
Good.
I'll tell you her name.
All right, last one from Mr. Sir Charles Barkley. It's a long one.
All right,
Sire.
last one from Reese Wood. I live in Mexico and my gym is affiliated, but only for the competitive athletes. There are less than 10 athletes that sign up for the real open. About 50 people do the in-house open competition. They pay the gym instead. They don't know there is an open online, or they don't want to pay twice. I only do the real open and pay. One of the coaches to judge me. I don't participate in the group event, mostly because the standards are like a regular class for the in-house open
Come on, get it going,
competition.
Charles.
I'm out, but let me leave you with this. The main thing to do is relax and let your talent do the work. See you guys.
Relax and let your talent do the work. That's wise words by Mr. Charles.
I know several gyms that are doing that. They
That's
charge.
freaking dirty.
I mean, not they
I think it's dirty. They
It's-
charge you to do the open.
I mean, when they're thinking about their gym,
They
then,
make
like,
$1,000 if it's
Are
the
they
same as the open.
affiliated? If they're affiliated, then you're stealing from the company.
I mean, but it's like if they view it like this, which I'm not saying that this gym does, but if you do view it like, hey, the open's really only for the athletes who want to continue on, and it's like we might as well be making our dollar out of this, then I think it makes sense from that standpoint. I don't think it's a good thing, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, I think that's what a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's what a lot of gyms do is they host their stuff and you care more about what your gym is doing. So we'll figure that out next week during our draft, the day before
No, I think like
open eve.
It's muscle ups,
each workout, we should put a multiplier on each other.
I don't even know what
multiplier.
that means.
Like we know who's going to be better at what.
No, this is
Right.
a team. This is a
is for the
team.
No, I
punishment.
hear you, but like I think every workout there should be like a smaller
Create a
punishment.
spread.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and we'll create a spread. Like right, if it's burpees and dumbbell snatches, then I got to be within 90. I mean, me and Tyler probably can go straight up, and on that one, you probably can go straight up too, Spin. Burpees and dumbbell snatches.
I'm
Tyler,
losing
I don't
given my
think I've
lack
ever
of
beaten you.
fitness.
The burpees and dumbbells. But like if there's lifting, like we'll say you got to get within this of me, right? If there's a lot of handstand push-ups, so we got to get within this of Tyler, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm losing regardless of how much of a.
Me and Tyler can
this
probably
year
go
is
straight
gonna
up,
be good.
but we'll
I don't know.
you don't think so?
I'm getting fitter. It's just not.
The
not as
open
done
is
yet.
like the worst workouts though for me.
I know, but it's like
We
after-
always do hard workout. We always do what the pros are doing, and I'm going to be better at that stuff. The open is you're better at that stuff.
We'll see. Not if it's what snatches and burpees, dumbbell snatches and burpees.
If it's
Like
dumbbell
basics.
snatches
It
and
won't be.
burpees,
It won't be. I got my ideas. We'll go to that.
I mean, no, yeah. We'll move on.
So if you were following this afternoon, I had something shared with me. Is 26.1 a 10-minute AMRAP or a 10-minute time cap? What you're seeing here on this screenshot is what essentially is on Beyond the Whiteboard app. And they pull stuff from CAP programming a week ahead. And as you can see there, they have workout 1, 26.1 from 25 minutes to 35 minutes. But then you look at the CAP piece, it all matches, but there's this TBD there that doesn't quite fit. And you got Beyond the Whiteboard responding. That's bait.
That's a good GIF.
Or they could have said, "That's not me," and like doing Austin
Yeah,
Hatfield.
Austin Hatfield. That would have been good too.
Is it- It being on CAP and Beyond the Whiteboard is kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, Beyond the Whiteboard,
I know
you can
they
get
feed.
CAP off of it. Yeah.
Yeah. But 10 minutes. That tells
What's
me
it-
it's actually shorter than a 10-minute workout.
No, because
Yeah,
they have
that
time,
means-
but they have 5 minutes to start, and they have 10 minutes after to go get to the strength piece.
It's a 10-minute AMRAP.
It's just 10 minutes.
So the strength piece, did you say this yet, is a back
a-
squat?
It's a back squat. That's also in Beyond the Whiteboard. CAP still says TBD, like it doesn't tell you.
So when
But
would
again, that's what happened. That's what I've been told is if you get your CAP programming from Beyond the Whiteboard, you get the stuff a week in advance, whereas CAP doesn't hit publish on the full stuff as early.
That's crazy. So what kind of workout do you? It's very strange to see a back squat after a Metcon,
There's probably no legs.
or it's wall balls.
Or it's Beat Bajan.
Why would it be beat agent?
It's a
Dave's-
rower and
Dave's
burpees.
creativity.
Dave liked that workout. It's 10 minutes.
What if
Okay.
it's 10 rounds of 10 and 10, and he just makes it? That's a
Something
round.
slightly
That's
different.
well,
The
and that's
same
one
thing.
round a minute, right? Same thing, but he just
That'd be
that's,
so lame.
that's
That'd be
one
so
round a
lame.
minute, right? It all fits.
I mean, that kind of makes sense going into a back squat workout because your legs are gonna hurt
Mm-hmm.
going into that. I like it.
I think it would be cool. I mean, I don't know if Castro would be willing to, I want to say, maybe give up his programming in that sense. But it would be something that would be, I think, cool to see how see how everybody does against it.
Yeah. I hope they don't do what you just said and do 10 and 10.
And make it something just slightly different.
Just slightly different. It's like, no, just do the damn thing.
Well,
I wonder if they are
you
pulling.
connect the dots. I mean, yeah.
I've talked with like events about doing this before on Heat 1. Is like, hey, leak a little bit of something on Heat 1 before you do it in the public. And it's like, I kind of like they do this every year, dude. It's like there's always a leak. Like, how many years in a row was there always a leak? And it's like, it's orchestrated at this point. And
Is
so
it?
I wonder if this is a little bit of like cat and mouse.
Do you want?
I mean,
the
you could
leak?
say that was the case with French Throwdown, and then it came out and it was like, oh, just got you. It was not whatever 12, 12, 12. It was 12, 8, 12.
Right.
Haha, got you. Like, it's the same thing. It was just it was one of the workouts that was tested.
What do you mean? Do we want the leak?
Do you want it to leak?
Oh
What'd you think?
No.
No, I don't. I don't.
I don't
it
want
leaked.
it to leak. Not the first one. Second one's kind of cool.
Oh, you
First
want
one.
you want the second one to leak?
I want the second
No,
one to leak. The
I will
first
say,
one, I
like,
need it.
I don't know the
Was it-
second one.
Was it 2 years ago? The Proven had the open announcement, and I was sitting there in the front row,
Yeah.
and then it was like hit on YouTube, and then I'm posting it right there in front of like Dave and everybody, and it was kind of like the air was just kind of like, oh man. And a lot of people didn't know, right? But like,
Kind of throw them finger guns. Gotcha.
you know, he had to have known. But
Yeah.
I don't know if he knew that I was actually there. But you know, it was kind of a letdown, right? Like you're waiting for it, you're hoping to find out what it is, and you're like, oh, come on,
Yeah.
guys. I'd rather hear it from Jocko on a live or a recorded screen. But
I've always thought they should leak a fake one.
That would be amazing.
Like, just have it like so blatantly obvious that CrossFit
But-
act like
Or
screwed
just have
up.
it in the background. Just have it in the background on the whiteboard.
but people wouldn't
that
believe
says
it. People would believe
26.1.
that you messed up and that you
I don't think so, Span.
corrected it.
I think you know you or Jenny would like zoom in on that whiteboard and then you would see it. Y'all for sure would post it and everybody's rocking with it. I think so. I think everybody.
And then they'd be like, oh, when it's different, they're like, oh, see, we caught him, and they had to make a last minute change.
I would do it. I would put out some like behind the scenes video of Dave and like leave a workout someplace in it. Let it get enough talk to where people thought that that was the workout. Then switch out the YouTube video to where that clip isn't in there anymore, and then just watch people eat themselves. And then I wouldn't do that workout. That's exactly how I'd do it.
I just don't see it. I don't see it. I still don't think people would believe him.
You'd be hard pressed not to believe it if they took down a YouTube video and like took a screenshot out.
And I think you would bite so hard.
No, I would
know
post
you're
it. No,
saying-
no.
Yeah, I think
I
you
would
would
post
try
it.
so
No,
hard.
I'm saying I would post it, but nobody would believe that it was on purpose. Even if it came out different, everybody would say, you got busted, you had to change it, you had just enough time to do it.
Who cares?
Ooh, that's fair. That's fair.
Who cares?
They would've
Like, it
said
wouldn't
they
be- it
changed-
wouldn't
they
be
changed
good,
their last
right.
second. They've done that before. Yeah.
Oh, and then I'd follow it up with Dave right before he announces the workout. He like pops up the one we thought it was and be like, "Gotcha." And then
Like if you could produce like the newspaper or something like that, like
Oh,
on the day
what
it
if-
was, like
what if-
you know,
what if
like
he
you
announced-
record something after the fact with the paper. I don't know how you could prove it, but
right.
What if he announces it, and then when he goes 3, 2, I don't like this one. Here, well, let's do this one
Like,
instead.
writes it and
and,
it's
and
like-
yeah, and no, and then no, but like gets them ready. Everybody's ready. Everybody thinks they know what it is, and then like, I'm gonna change it to this, and then just then. But like, what if it but changes it big? Like, what's if it's an AMRAP of rowing, toes to bar, and squat snatches,
Just
right?
like a gated workout.
And then he goes, let's just do like a chipper, and then we'll end on clean and jerks, and like just completely and we'll do chest to bar, clean and jerk. So it's the same, it's using the same stuff, and then the athlete has to be like they don't have a plan anymore, and then he goes 3, 2, 1, go, and then and then they just go.
no.
he's not in our demographic.
He's not 18 to 24. Also in open news, if you're going down to Wadapalooza, Danielle Brandon, Ariel Lowen, and Olivia Kerstetter are going to do 26.3 on the live announcement.
Can Olivia do it?
I think she
Yeah,
can do
she's
it.
good. She's good.
All right.
She's got 3 weeks to go. She's fine. She's
Yeah.
fine. It is kind of interesting though. So on Thursday, basically what Dylan said, he runs Wadapalooza. When he was with Chase this afternoon, he said that Ariel is doing the individual competition. So she's going to do 26.3 as part of the live open announcement and then go on with her weekend.
You're right.
But all of the athletes will do 26.3 as one of the workouts. So does Ariel get to like
Do it.
take that off? Like, oh, well, I guess I don't know how to do that workout.
I mean, for the hype that you're gonna like, I think it is a little weird, but like, I would be okay with it. You know what
And
I
then
mean?
same for Danielle,
Yeah.
right? Like she's doing team on Saturday, Sunday. I wouldn't want to do that workout on Thursday and then have to come back and do it again. So I don't know how they're going to.
And typically,
manage that.
the third one's like the hardest one too. It's not like it'll be harder on their body than.
So then Danielle has an
aerobic
advantage by
and-
doing it 2 days earlier if she doesn't have to repeat it, or she has a disadvantage if she has to repeat it. Maybe.
The way you put it also makes me think that the athletes are gonna do it like later, not right then. Because I think like
It could be a Friday morning workout.
that kind of blows. Like I want to see them all do it right then.
No, those 3 are the ones that are doing it.
I mean, yeah, you let those 3 do it and debut it, and then the rest of the elite athlete, like you just keep the stream going and you let the rest of the elite athletes do it.
I mean, maybe workout 1 is not really workout 1 then.
Fair.
I think it is.
Then Olivia Kerstetter is not competing in Wadapalooza, so she's just going to go down there, do the workout, and then hang out on
Head
the
to the
beach the
house.
rest of the days. So
A little salt water make it knee feel better.
yeah, so 26.1, you have Austin Hatfield, Colton Mertens, Jason Hopper, Dallin Pepper, pretty solid lineup there.
Yep.
And then you have Lucy Campbell, Amy Kringle, Mirham Von Rohr in the second week, and then you got these 3 ladies the third week. Pretty solid.
Pretty
crew.
stacked, like more stacked than normal. I'm glad.
Yeah,
They-
it's good to
and-
see they're all doing it. So,
That is probably the most stacked lineup we've ever had.
We've had in a while, a long time.
Yeah.
They used to get the best of the best, like back in the day, but I would
Yeah.
say
no
No
one from
doubles.
Australia. No Ricky.
Damn, that sucks.
I would say
Great.
since
No James.
2019 is whenever the top athletes stopped doing the announcement.
Mhm.
After 2020.
Except
Fraser
for
and
Kara Saunders, Kara Webb, she would always decline.
yeah,
she
but
didn't
I'm just
travel.
saying the top athletes though, like
I think she was. After
No,
2016.
no. I know she is,
2017.
but not every single top athlete. Except I'm just saying they got top athletes. I'm not
Right.
saying
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know, Daniel. I'm saying for every week. You know,
Yeah, I
most
think
of the time,
all 3 groups are going to be interesting in their own right. Like you have Colton who won Open last year. He gets his chance to go up against Jason and Dallin and Austin live.
I think it's two shorties versus 2 tallies, and I'm here for
Yeah.
it.
And if it's burpees and rowing,
Always.
if it's beat Bajan, it's
It's right.
that'd be a really interesting, fun one to watch. And then the second week, you got Mirham, who won the Open, who crushes those workouts
Mm-hmm.
against Amy and Lucy, who are,
Against
probably beat
the
her any given time if it's a real workout.
2026 fittest woman in the world and Amy Kringle. That's who Mirham's going against. It's tough.
And
No,
Amy
no love for
Kringle.
Amy Kringle, huh?
What? I just said, what? How is it no love? I'm just saying her name.
It's just the way you said it.
You don't think Amy Kringle could win the games?
What else am I supposed to call her?
Do you think Amy Kringle could be on the podium?
I think if she's not on the podium this year, she'll never podium.
Ben Smith? I guess not Ben Smith. Scott Panchik level.
No, not Scott Panchik. Danielle Brandon in my head is Scott Panchik because she's always 4th through 6th. Amy Kringle is like 9th, not 4th through 6th. Like Scott
Been there a
Panchik,
couple of years. so
right.
Give her some time.
But Scott Panchik was always right there. Like it was so close every time. That's more Danielle Brandon than Amy Kringle. And I think,
It could be 2 different people.
dude, I think if you're in the women's field, like this is the year. This is the year that you should think like I can be on the podium.
Mhm.
Again, like I think we all think Emma Lawson and Lucy Campbell and might be a little bit above. Alex Kazan, you could throw her in too. But without Tia, there's just a whole new spot that's never been there. Like it's always gone.
Right.
We could have Laura. We don't.
I don't think we're gonna have Laura.
If this is true, this would be insane. A mandated unbroken like piece.
You can't.
Can't.
No. He said, "Do you think people will go unbroken?"
Oh,
Not
okay.
toying with-
Well, just as like a thought exercise, if he mandated like you have to go unbroken on X, that'd be cool. I think that's way too much for like your beginner population.
I just hope it's not some type of dumbbell movement if that's really what it is.
Yeah, I don't think it
I
is.
don't want to see it.
I don't either. I'm done.
If they do the same thing again, just rowing and dumbbell snatch.
There was talks of bench press in the judges course.
It should I was thinking about like I should post something like this. Like say this is Dave's last year. He's like, you know what, I am washed. I'm just gonna go out into the sunset. I'm gonna program a killer open. It's just time for bench press, bro. Just do a bench press.
Man, what are the greatest call of all time? I think.
Just
I think
fuck it, dude.
No,
I think that's up
there's
there
no
with
way.
October
No way.
7th. If bench press is in the open, because I stated that with amongst all the critics.
Does every gym have a bench? I imagine some of the smaller ones don't.
I hope so.
I originally thought that would be for quarterfinals, but then I found out there is another judges course for quarterfinals, and they were just. I've heard that they're really like they have tape standards. Your hands got to be where like you can't touch the tape, and it's just
Tape standard for what? Bench press?
yeah.
See, talk about the open meaning something.
Not
This
a one
is
rep
what will
max.
bring meaning
Not a
to
one
the
rep
open.
max. It'll be high
Like a
reps.
5.
No. I
why
think the reps
not?
will increase.
At this point, why not just throw in a max lift?
Dude, it's great.
There's not one semifinal that I'm aware of that only uses the open.
That's a good point. There's no reason like there's not that what was it 15.1 or 2?
50.1 had a max.
Yeah, and then like nobody did. Like you had weightlifting guys who only did 15.1 and then or not they didn't do 15.1 and then they did the A.
They sandbagged and then did that.
Yeah.
18.2.
Who cares?
That was a max out, but it was after a workout. I like those better, like a sprinty workout, and the remaining time you have
But
a max
if you
out.
want, if you want people to, if it's for us, and it's pre-season for the top athletes in the world, why not have a part 2 and do a max lift?
I
Yeah.
hear
The general
you.
population likes it. It's not going to impact the open. You're still going to do the quarterfinals because you can finish top 25%. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
I'm not the
and as long as you have
biggest fan
4
of
scores,
max
it's
outs in
fine.
The open though.
Why? It doesn't.
I'm not the biggest fan of max outs being a whole workout in the open. Quarterfinals, I am.
But it doesn't matter.
The open, I hear you.
If you can't
I
finish in
hear
the
ya.
top 25% because of a max lift, you probably
There will be people who finish in the top 25% because of a max that probably shouldn't be. there.
okay, and they're like 23rd percentile. Otherwise, and they would have been 28th percentile if they hadn't.
I don't think they're gonna. Oh, I'm
I'm
saying
just trying to get Larry to sign up.
He signed up.
Did he? Good.
Yeah, he
Good.
signed up. I know. I'm waiting for him to be in the comments to tell me to go somewhere. But I think it'll be in the open, but it will not be in a max out.
I had breaking news.
Breaking. How breaking?
Very breaking.
Are you allowed to say it?
15 years in the making breaking.
He's gonna say it, whether he should or not.
There's bench press in the open.
There's bench press in the open. No, I just realized I'm gonna be a semifinals athlete this year.
You're adaptive.
Oh, we'll get to that in a second.
Our gym's gonna do a team. So me, Jeanette, one other girl, and
Oh,
one
you're
other
gonna
guy.
do a team.
And
so you can
all
do it no
of the
matter
teams
what.
qualify.
Congratulations, Tyler.
Put it in your bio. Put it in your
Putting it
bio.
in right now before we even get
Are you
there.
going to do
2026
are you gonna do
CrossFit
Syndicate?
semifinals athlete.
I'm not putting team either, Danielle. Come at me.
You're doing syndicate?
Oh
He
hell
has to
yeah!
qualify for
How are
syndicate.
you going to compete?
We're going to mic him up, and then he will commentate while he's out there.
All right. Well, I hope that we can both be like that, Tyler, but I'm not doing
That'd
it.
be amazing. That'd be great.
Like I'm Indy and your team, and then we just
We could do that. We
dude.
could-
If you want to mic me up for that, if like by some miracle, there'd have to be 2 max outs in quarterfinals, but
maybe three.
like and not all for one event, like 3 separate ones. I will be amazing if you mic me up. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna be like, dude, that guy's on something else because he's going so fast. And I would be talking trash to people because
He's cutting reps.
nobody. Look at him, Judge. Look at him.
I wonder if anybody's ever done that. Like tap the judge. Hey, he's cheating. Dude, we could do a documentary instead of killing the fat man. It's just killing, and it's just me and John suffering the whole time.
I think JR would take
Dude,
pleasure.
we'll hype
in
it
that.
up. We'll hype it up. I
Yeah.
mean, we will do it up because nobody cares about our fitness. You know what I mean? So, and even we don't really at that stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, that's enough for the open. We will now move on to CrossFit Games champion to maybe some jail time. Did you see this, John?
I saw, and I've actually gotten quite a few DMs saying, "Finally."
Yes.
There's been a lot of people that have been saying this girl is. They've been waiting for something like this to happen.
Yeah. So if you have not read the story, this woman, Debbie O'Connell, I think she's from the UK. Back in 2015, she was on some horse. What is it, the Royal Horse Artillery's ceremonial unit, the King's Troop, and she fell off her horse. Hurt her arm, I think maybe her elbow. I don't know all of the full extent. Anyway,
I don't care. You
she
hurt
left-
your elbow.
She left the military, and she started competing. And she ended up winning gold medals for cycling in the 2018 Invictus Games. She was sprinting on the world stage, all while wearing her sling.
I knew she was cheating right then and there.
And then 3 years later, she sues the Ministry of Defense for 2.4 million pounds, saying that, like, I think her shoes or the clips were too big or something. Like, basically there are certain reasons why she fell, and she was suing the Ministry of Defense. And it later got dropped down to
I
like
love England. The
it got
Ministry
down to
of
$1.74 million, and her case was thrown out due to fundamental dishonesty.
Whoa.
Somehow, when this happens, it continues on. I don't know if she appealed or what, and it gets down to 2025 where they're actually like going to court to do this, and the Ministry of Defense found video or captured video of her leading a horse with her bad arm and chopping vegetables. And so
Can you imagine you lose a court case because you got caught chopping vegetables?
That's
I have
rough.
no idea how aggressive she was chopping these vegetables, but either way, that was the Ministry of Defense.
I keep thinking you're going to say Ministry of Magic so
Every
badly.
time.
Yeah.
So
Every
badly.
time.
It hits me like Ministry of Magic. I'm just waiting.
We
on it.
have the Department of War, and they have the Ministry of Defense.
With a C. And so on September 9th of 2025, the judge said that O'Connell's evidence of ongoing pain must be dishonest, given this footage from 2022. And she said, "Hey, I'm still hurting as it was before." But the Ministry of Defense said, "No, what you're doing on video is what somebody would do if they weren't hurt." And so basically the judge then said, "You attempted to conceal the truth about the severity of your injury, and you have to pay 200,000 plus pounds
She sued and had to end up paying.
for basically bringing a fraudulent case, is what they
Oh my
basically
God.
said. So that was in September. Last week, the Ministry of Defense said, we're not done. Well, first of all, September
Whatever
9th.
this girl did to the Ministry of Defense, they are not playing around. I don't.
What's
They sent her to
crazy-
the Ministry of Offense.
What's crazy
Yeah.
is
oh my God. Tyler, a good defense is the best offense. Let me tell you.
September 9th was 3 days before the 2025 Adaptive CrossFit Games in Las Vegas. So she got ruled on whatever Monday that she has to pay 200,000 pounds for lying, according to the judge, for this. 3 days later, she goes to Las Vegas, competes in this 1 point upper impairment division and wins.
Oh,
Beats Emily
God.
Cairns, who is pretty good in her own right. And so, yeah, 3 days after that. Then last week, like I said, the Ministry of Defense was like, we're not done. We are going to, we think there's some public interest in a contempt of court charge. And so they took it to court saying that she's in contempt of court. The judge said, I'll hear the case. And now she has to go to court later on at some point and faces up to 2 years of imprisonment. So
God.
what she fell off a horse, injured her arm. I'm sure it's hurt to some degree. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then she sued for a ridiculous amount of
Not hard
money.
enough to chop vegetables.
And she sued for a ton of money, and now it's backfiring. And if nothing else, she has to pay legal fees and then has to go deal with this court stuff. So
And bro, you were on a
Crazy.
cushy job too. You were on the horse brigade. You weren't even on like a real you were on a song and dance team.
Justice for Emily Cairns.
yeah. So
Dude, this is crazy.
I have
And
no
it is,
idea.
Like, who said it? Who said it back here?
I don't think she ever fell off the horse.
This stuff would never happen over here.
So I have no idea how CrossFit Wheelwad does anything with this. Like, I mean, there were some comments in I think on my post on Instagram, like, hey, there are some pretty goofy cases out there in the UK. Like, you know, they're suing people for social media posts and things
Right,
like that.
right.
People are going to jail. I mean, I don't know. Like, if a judge rules that you've been dishonest about your injury, and then you end up getting found guilty of contempt of court and go to jail, and you competed while doing all of this, do they strip her title? She got second place the year before too. I don't know. Like, the rule book kind of says that there's, it requires athletes to adhere to classification eligibility requirements. But like, to John's point, first of all, she came into my DMs and got mad at me. Like, I don't know all the facts. I'm like, this is literally everything that's being published in British media.
If you Google your name, what pops up?
Yeah. That was like
that's
everything.
all the facts that I need. You Google John Young, and you'll see
JY Barbell.
You'll see an astronaut, because there was an astronaut named John Young, and he's much more famous than I am. But if you Google John Young CrossFit,
First one, baby.
it just says expert analyst of the CrossFit
6
Games.
pages
That's
of
all. That's all.
gold
That's
content.
That's right. No scandalous horse injury nonsense.
Yeah.
Defense.
Yeah,
We-
but I mean, people reach out to me too and are like, yeah, she what people told me is that she was complaining about others not being disabled enough.
You can't be the squeaky screw in this situation, dude. You
Yeah. So people were not already happy with her. Some people said they saw her lifting with both arms at some point. Like, somebody messaged me about that. I have no idea. I didn't see video of it, obviously, but like,
if you're gonna do it, you gotta be on point. Like, if you're gonna do a lie, you need to sell it all the time. You basically need to convince yourself that it's true.
Yeah,
And
you need
just-
to. Yeah, you need to live the part.
Yeah, live it.
Like, basically, you are. because that's how much you've convinced yourself.
Possibly, like if you have a significant other, get rid of them. They're a liability.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Unless
gotta
they're going
go
to cut your
whole hog.
vegetables for you.
Especially, how much she sue him for?
$2 million.
2.2. Yeah, 2 million.
Oh yeah, I'm cutting somebody out of my life at the risk of $2 million.
Yeah, I don't know how they got video of her cutting vegetables.
That's such trash. If I'm like her significant other, I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Just eat it. You don't even have to cut it. Just eat it.
She likes her thinly sliced cucumbers on her salad.
By the way, do y'all think Helen Keller is real? This is a conspiracy that I'm starting.
Careful, John.
Tyler's all about this right now.
I was
Careful, John.
I was listening to a podcast, and it's not like an educational podcast. And they were like, "I don't think Helen Keller is real."
She's
and
not,
then
dude.
and then they started listing out the things that they say about her. And I know Helen Keller, right? But I was like, they got a lot of points. They got a lot of points, and I'm starting. I think I believe that Helen Keller was not real. I think
like a made up story.
Yes, maybe real as a person, but
She's
like,
real as a person for sure.
But I think I'm thinking that her handler just wanted money, and then a lot of this stuff was embellished.
No, okay. I'll convince you of Helen Keller without. I'm sorry, this is a weird turn in the show. During that time in at least American history, like you had the whole Barnum and Bailey's like weird freak shows.
You had a lot
all
of
over
con
the time.
man things that were.
So they were like they would sew together different
Tyler,
animals
Hold on.
that are dead
Have
and
you seen
convince you
Nightmare
they were
Alley?
real things
Have you
for
seen-
money.
Have you seen Nightmare Alley?
No,
Dude, you would love this movie. You need to watch it. It is about this stuff. It's about people being conned. But
is this like that other weird movie you wanted me to watch that I was like, I'm not watching that.
ooh, I don't know if it was a weird.
See what?
Probably
This is
not.
but a taste.
No, you need to watch this movie though. Like it will probably be your favorite movie of all time. Depressing ending. But I'm not gonna ruin it for you. But you need to watch it.
What's it
Jeanette,
called?
Jeanette, write it
She ain't
down.
gonna watch it. She ain't
No,
gonna watch
it's
it.
a good movie. Okay, Nightmare Alley.
Nightmare Alley. Got it.
It's got Bradley Cooper in it. But
Okay,
it is
well,
about these times, and just people are evil. There are people that are evil.
Oh, I have seen this movie. It's a great movie. Actually, it is really good.
Then don't tell me you haven't freaking seen it,
But,
dude. It's relevant
dude-
to the conversation.
Like I'm saying, they sewed together animals and they convinced people they were real. There's all kinds of hoodoo stuff like that at that time because you could get away with it. Anyway, this is way off the beaten trail.
You have no idea how accurate this is, Leslie. She's the only one that gets this, but yes. Yeah, dude. I don't think she freaking flew a plane. She can't freaking see. So, I'm sorry. Like here, ask me this. So she's blind and deaf, right? Blind and deaf.
Yeah.
Right? And she wrote a book. What does she have to write about?
I mean,
She's
Not-
blind
How she
and deaf.
overcame
What?
how she overcame odds. And
What's the?
yeah, I bet her
all I
imagination
see
was
is black.
great.
All I hear, I can't hear. I don't know what anything is because I'm blind and deaf. Like, what details does she have to write about? Somebody moved my hand and I felt some bumps, and then I got food, and then I kept feeling these bumps when I wanted food. What do you have to write about? You're blind and deaf. I'm no offense to you, Helen. But there is no way that you did what they said that you did. You know what, Helen? Helen Keller is just as much real as Cale Lehman is the fifth fittest man in the world.
do you think this gets the 18 to 24 demographic going?
This is what needs to be on TikTok, and I think we would get more.
I'll try it.
Well,
All right.
hold on. How the freak is somebody gonna cancel me over that? Like, everybody, like she wrote that book in 1908. Everybody who believes in Helen Keller or like gonna
Hey.
sell me on it is dead.
Big
Get outta
Helen
here.
Keller gonna come get you now.
Listen, I don't not believe that we landed on the moon, but it is a compelling case. And I don't know when I've started listening, because I thought everything is just so like it's not worth listening.
I've started
You're waking up, Sean?
affecting
It's
all my
so
friends.
idiotic. It's so idiotic. But just, I mean, when a compelling case is made, I feel like you got to listen to it. You know?
Yeah. Hey,
So
the
all
only-
this to say, Tyler, let me tell you about Jesus and his life. Okay? Because
there goes
you're
our
go-
18
you're-
to 24
you're-
demographic.
you're going to think, like, I got a compelling case for you. But that'll be a different show. We got to move on. Go ahead. I don't
All
think
right.
this girl is real. I think she's Helen Keller, and she should go straight to jail.
Straight to
All
jail.
right. I think so. All right.
Posthumously jailed.
It is time for some blind rankings. You guys ready?
Yes.
I think you guys might like this one.
Hold on.
Ready. Oh, Sarah, you are the best. Hey, Biomax Peptide.
Dude, Sarah is the greatest.
Biomax
isn't she?
Peptide, shout out. How does she even like,
She listens, dude.
dude, Sarah is the best. Hey, listen, if you want your stuff to feel better, I won't tell anybody that you're doing it. Biomax Peptides, go get it. It does work. Nobody will say it doesn't work. It's great. As long as you're not James Hobart, go get yourself some Biomax Peptides.
To see
James
how,
doesn't need it.
to see how far Helen Keller could have made it in this game, I'll take off my headphones.
Yeah, put your headphones full of music, Tyler, and we'll see how the freak Helen Keller does, because she can't do anything.
Okay.
She'll be like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not getting any of the answers right. All right. As you can see, the next segment is called, well, Tyler can't because he probably can't even hear us right now.
Tyler, do you think you can fly a plane right now?
100%. Jesus, take the wheel, baby.
That's
Jesus,
amazing that you
take
can
the-
hear us. So Mason Startup put his video out there on Hiller's channel about whether Castro is cooked. And so my question to you guys is, if what do you think about that, Tyler?
You guys are mean.
If you had to find a new programmer for the 2026 or the CrossFit Games season at some point, maybe it's next year, who would it be?
We're
I'll
ranking
give you
those
I'll give you
people.
some clues. It's not JR.
Yeah, I
It's
figured.
not Hiller. It's nobody in our little circle.
Okay.
So you guys, it's different type of people.
Okay.
And if you want to be like Tyler and wear a sweet sleep mask, go to mantasleep.com. Code SPIN saves you 10%.
Seriously. Greatest sleep masks of all time.
They do work. If you can get it right on your ears, like it is. I finally wore it the right way. It hurt my ears before, but I got it where it didn't now. And I mean, it was a game changer on the plane.
Leave it to John to figure out how to wear an eye
Cross
mask
fat.
correctly.
Hey, man, make a burner account, because I feel like we're the same person. I don't like you. You have to feel it too.
Oh man.
I feel a connection that I have not had with very many people. We need to
He's
get
like
together
me.
in some way.
Yep. I do hate him.
What
All right.
what if I'm CrossFit
That'd be amazing.
and I have like a personality
Split personality.
Yeah, a personality deal, and I don't know about it.
That'd be cool.
Holds water.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Who would be a good programmer, a new programmer?
Remember, John, you got to explain them to
For the
me.
I got
CrossFit
you.
Games
I got.
season.
Oh, this might be tough, but I got you.
It's also not Adrian Bosman. He's out too. Sorry, Adrian. All right, first up.
Watch me do a wall ball. That's how you do a wall ball,
Colton.
dude. Come on.
Helen's better at this than you are.
I
Travis Mayer.
if you don't get it eventually, I'll make it very clear to you.
You should snatch like this.
5'6".
What?
5'6". There's only so many 5'6" people Tyler. 5'6".
John. There are so many girls that are 5'6".
He can't
Man.
see. He can't
Man.
see these people.
Man, 5'6" man.
I can't see these people. Hatfield.
That's a good guess. He's fitter than Hatfield.
Rich.
He's fitter than Rich.
Nobody's fitter than Rich. It's Matt Frazier.
Yeah.
Where you put Matt Frazier?
5.
5.
Wow. Okay.
That was easy. Why 5, John?
I don't think he wants to, and I don't think he would care to, and I think we would have a 40-minute imam of rowing and biking.
I don't
Was
like
it-
his
wasn't it like
programming style.
3 years ago, like HWPO was like programming everything.
Yeah, but training is different than the games,
Yeah.
or than programming for the games. Matt
They
Frazier.
programmed all the 7-minute workouts for Madrid Championship. That's no longer around.
I mean, I know he could program some suck fests. Like I can hear Jason right now, bro. He just killed me with whatever XYZ was, but
It's not the point. The point is to put on a show.
yeah, the
And,
show.
and I
You
just
sound like
Matt,
Dave.
Matt, Matt
You
is
sound
a
like
better Matt is a better trainer than he is like him training himself than he is for like programming for a competition. And I think he would agree with that.
I like that rule. If you're gonna program the open, you also have to be the one who like releases and puts on the show.
I also think just you have to love programming. And like it's way different than training. It's way different than working out. Like there are people out there who just love to program. And
That's fair.
Matt Frazier, I would say that his loves are other places. Not in a bad way or a good way, just his love is in other places.
Yeah. All right. Next up, you've already burned number 5. So 1 through 4. Here we go.
Okay, you ready, Tyler? We should get this. Say no rep to me.
No rep.
I'll effing kill you.
Oh no. I never can remember this guy's name.
Dun,
I need a hint.
Started the fire. It was always burning.
Ryan?
Yeah. And then, oh man, I'm really good at chess. My name is Bobby.
What?
Come on, man. I'm really good at chess. My name is Bobby.
I don't know this reference.
All right, I went out.
chalk.
I went out on a lake to go what? I'm gonna go catch me some.
Fish. Ryan Fisher.
There you go. Where would you put Ryan Fisher in his chalk programming? As,
That's tough
everything?
because he does program all the time. I'm not saying he's a great person, but he.
I'd give him a 3. I think
Yeah,
he does
I
know
would
how
say
to program.
3. I would say
Yeah.
3. I agree.
3?
I agree.
Okay.
Just because he's out for his own interest doesn't mean he's a bad programmer.
He's a knowledgeable dude.
I agree.
And he could really sell it.
He just put out a
he'd be
post.
great at selling. Yes.
He just put out a post recently, maybe this last week or so, talking about how he got his start and then how he almost threw it all away after that incident that John reenacted.
Dude, that got blown way out of proportion.
I think Ryan Fisher, in a way, is a scapegoat, but I also think he's very.
He was a hothead. He was one of the hotheads
He's very
back
out for
then.
himself.
Yeah.
We need more hotheads. What do you mean he's a scapegoat?
Like I think people hated on him a little too
hard.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't kick a water bottle and hit a baby in the face, so
I don't. Okay. I did not get that you were joking until then. Go ahead.
Here we go. Next up.
Hey, don't do CrossFit. Do my program because I'm the most ripped out person in the world.
Amanda
And
Barnhart,
she's not the most ripped out person in the world. No, I'm not talking
Josh
about
Bridges,
I'm not talking about getting lit. I'm talking about getting fit. I'm
Marcus
a
Philly.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Ding, ding, ding.
I just went down the list of the people
4.
that are doing that.
4. Yeah. That was good. That was good. I would say 4.
I
I'm not
would
the biggest fan of Marcus Philly.
I would give him. Oh yeah, Philly. I still had Josh in my head. I
No,
would
it'd
give
be
Philly
the kettlebell games.
I'd give Philly a 4. I'd actually probably rank him below Fraser.
I would too. He's afraid to do things that are hard.
He just
He
could
just
not
wants to-
sell
He just
the
wants to
open.
look good.
He could not sell the open
And
whatsoever.
he does look good. Listen, I'll never have
looks
the body
great.
that you have, Marcus, but I think I have passion that where you don't.
You know what drives me nuts about Philly is that he is genetically like
Their
even back
fans
in
are
the day.
atrocious. All of their fans suck.
The Phillies, he's genetically that way.
His body?
Yes,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
his pecs were always immaculate, and you're gonna like put out CrossFit bodybuilding stuff, functional bodybuilding, and act like it's gonna get you to the Holy Land. It's like I just don't believe it, dude. I just don't believe it.
I feel bad about the list right now because we've gotten 3 people that are not great. I just feel like it's going to be not great people.
Ryan Fisher's so far number 1 of the whole list for sure.
All right, you got 1 or 2 left. Here we go.
Okay, this is not as bad. Okay. I 100% did some stuff, but I will tell you that I did not do any stuff.
Phil Toon.
No, Phil Toon accepts it. You can't be a different body and not accept it.
Sam Dancer.
Back in the day. I don't think Sam Dancer's on stuff.
Back in the day,
Back in the day.
did some juice. Rob Orlando.
His favorite weather is
calling people out.
Is a
I
thunderstorm.
know. His favorite what?
His favorite weather is a thunderstorm.
Oh,
Without an E.
Dave.
What do you kiss?
Lipson.
There you go.
There you go.
2.
I'd give him a 1, dude.
Dude, no. We gotta hold out.
No. Listen to my argument. Number 1, he was on L1 seminar staff for a long time.
Okay.
He does know the methodology really good, and no one's gonna sell the open like anybody else on this list more than Dave. Like he's gonna be the most entertaining person in front of the camera.
So we're gonna go from one Dave to another.
Yeah, dude, I
All right.
like Dave for number 1.
You've convinced me.
All right, Dave Lipson.
Number one. Those were solid arguments.
I think he gets a bad rep.
Those
I
were
like
solid
Dave.
arguments. I've never met him. He does seem like a very nice guy.
I've met him several times.
He definitely is the best guy in the list. I'll tell you for sure.
Okay. Well, we'll find out if you think that after you see this last one.
Oh no.
Whew. Now the only issue is I would put him second on the list in terms of programming. So I actually think our list is solid. But you did pick not great people. Okay, Tyler, your hint is not a great person.
But he'd be number 2 on this list.
I'm not just gonna out people like I did just a second.
No. you would not care to out this person.
A great person.
The definition of word speak.
It's not Brian Friend, is it?
No, dude, no. Come on.
They're an athlete.
I would venture to say you dislike this person more than Brian.
Halpin.
Maybe not Halpin. In between Brian and Halpin.
Banana dance man.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I need more hints.
okay,
I'm not
okay.
a good person. It's just not.
You would think the games is a second tier competition.
Will Morad.
There
You
you go.
betcha. There you go.
So is that a solid hint now that you got it?
Yeah.
So you
Would
put
you
Will
say
in
he's-
second?
Worse than Brian and better than Halpin?
I actually don't feel that way about Will. Not personally.
I don't know what you're answering.
Like how I feel about Will as a person. Like is him being a bad person. I would not put him between Brian Friend and Halpin. I'd
Oh,
put
okay.
him
I thought you hated
well
Will.
above.
I thought you hated
Well
Will. I'm
below.
sorry.
No, I just think he's playing the game like an idiot.
So you don't hate Will. You just think he's.
I hate the way he plays the game. I think
you
he's
just think he's smes farted.
yeah, sorta. Like,
Okay.
dude, I think he's dishonest for sure, and like he flies his flag on being a Christian and all that stuff, and it's just like I know he lies about stuff, and I honestly, if I were in his position, like I understand why he's making some of the calls he's doing. I just think he's making all the wrong calls. But I don't hate him as a person.
That's fair.
All
That's
right.
fair. Would you change this anywhere, Tyler?
No. I actually think I probably put Frazier at 4, and that's the only thing I would change. Ryan Fisher might be 2. I think Will could actually program it good.
That's why I
Open.
said I thought he was
Yeah.
the second best programmer here.
Yeah.
I agree with Tyler. I think I'd put Marcus Philly. I think the bottom 3 you could switch in any order you want.
That's
No,
fair.
Ryan's easily on top, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Dave. I think somebody said Dave Lipson was actually at level 4 at some point. So
No, you really
knows
sold
his
me
stuff.
on Dave.
Yeah, Dave would be. Now, is he the face forever? Probably just a year. He's a flash in the pan, but I think it like even
the
if he
Open would be
just-
fun.
The Open would be so much fun if Dave did the Open. So
Yeah, I like it.
be real WWE, but it would be fun.
I mean, you don't need Seth Rollins when you got Dave Lipson.
No, you really don't.
All right, last one is Dave Castro cooked. If you guys watched Mason Startup's video on Hiller Fit
Dude, he really doesn't
channel,
Dave.
I think he feels the same way about Dave that I feel about Will Morad.
Like I said, he really doesn't like Dave.
what'd you think of the video?
Good video.
I think Mason makes fair points. I also think there are fair points against.
How so?
Like not acknowledging that the back squat was the max. So like the most important squats of all time or of the games is a squat. The most like are valued squats, I guess you
Yeah.
could say. And then what else did he say?
The
Did you disagree
lanes
with?
thing for the pegboard.
How the
I
pegboard
don't
impacted
disagree.
everything?
I don't disagree with the pegboard. I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like he made fair points. I just think I could see the argument of some of the points back. I think Esteban presented them too. Like, and I'm just saying, like they are fair points presented back. But overall, I would agree. I would agree with Mason Startup's points. I just think they're not. Like when you say, "Is Dave cooked?" I don't think he's cooked. I think he's simmering.
He's cooked, roasted, dried out. Like you left the broiler on too long, and you put
How much is it, Dave?
Just,
How much is it, Dave, and versus what
Crispy.
he's being forced to do?
I think everybody liked Dave's program games until these videos started coming out. After the CrossFit Games, there was nobody who said, man, they didn't squat at all, or this was the machine games. Everybody liked the games. You were saying the vibe is back, we're growing, the CrossFit Games was good. And then as the months kind of trickled off, there's been this stuff, but nobody felt that way after the games.
I think people thought that the games were safe,
I said it the whole damn time.
and you've not liked the Open.
Your argument though was that it needs to be outside. We need to see stuff that we can't see anywhere else.
No, I even gave him some leeway and said, okay, if we're going to do it inside, I think there are ways that you can program more entertaining events inside. And so it's like the whole idea that it's like he's being handcuffed. I still don't think he's being innovative, even being handcuffed. I mean, like if you I hate to do this, sorry, JR, but it's like if you put handcuffs on JR, he's still going to figure out how to be innovative. He takes it as a challenge to figure out like, how am I going to do this and it be really cool with all of the constraints that I have? And I think Dave has just like, he's hit cruise control.
I don't disagree with that. I think if he wasn't restricted, it would be more like 2018, 2017. And I know it's a cop out, but we have to be we are. You know what I mean? Like if you tell me somebody else is the programmer and then there's a new venue and half of it's outside, and you can be as creative as you want to be, then I'm all for it. But if they're going to be constricted the same way,
I don't
like
think they do anything different.
exactly. That's how I feel about it. So what I'm saying is, I don't think Dave is like, there are people that would do it a lot better. We just need to not be constricted.
That's the thing
And also, Do you think it was a good test of fitness, the overall test? Because I do, and
Yes.
I've
It's like
looked
when you
through
have
other-
12 events.
right, but that's what the games is. The games is always 12 events. And this one was only 10.
If you program 10 events and you don't program like an absolute idiot, which I don't think Dave's going to do, like you're going to get a good test of fitness. It's, you know,
We have not felt that way after every games. I thought 2024 was a horrible test of fitness.
And we didn't even get
Right.
the sledgehammer.
I thought 2024 was one of the most biased games of all time. It was unless you count 2008, in my opinion, it was the worst program games of all time. And I think 2025 was in the middle, right?
It
And
was
like
sa-
you
it was
said,
safe.
it was safe. Yes, like and I agree
How
on
do you
all.
feel about
I agree on all
23?
accounts. I thought 23 was good. I don't think it was great. I thought it was good.
That was Bosman, though.
that was Boz.
Right. I know. I'm not against Boss, but I'm also not against Dave. I thought it would, and I do think it did its job. You guys just went 2014 and 2017, and I think it's just hard to be that when you can't do the things you want to do. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm not willing to give him that. I'm not willing to give him that. I think people miss the point with the.
If you
all
tell me
of
there can
the-
be better, I'm all for it. If you tell me there can be better, I'm all for it.
there can
Give,
100%
give
be
me
better.
give me the person that's going to do that. And if you're like, I'll do it.
Well, that's
cool.
my thing.
Like-
is like we've been doing this for what is it, 2007? So we're coming up on
This will be
10 or
20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20
not
years.
the anniversary, but 20 different competitions. Yes.
Yeah, and it's like we have not. Boz was our first and only attempt to try to put somebody else in the chair, and we've not cultivated anybody else that's seen to be able to do that. And like that's a huge leadership problem to me. Is like how have we not
Is that Dave?
created a
you know?
stable? It's like look at what's his face from Alabama, the coach. I always
Nick
forget his
Saban?
name. Saban. The stable of coaches he produced is unrivaled.
Yeah.
We have no other head coaches than Dave Castro. What are we doing? It's been 20 years. You've had the
And
top
I'm
program
not,
to
I'm
do
not
that.
against. I'm not against changing programmers. I'm not against changing programmers. I'm just saying I don't think Dave magically can't program anymore. That's what I'm saying. You know what I honestly think would be cool is if one year they had Boz program it, one year they had JR program it. I know they're not going to let JR program it, but like another person. And then one year Dave program it, and then you just rotate. You just rotate the three. And then one of them will be responsible for semifinals. One of them is responsible, or quarterfinals. One of them is responsible for the open. And then you rotate the three, and you get three different flavors every single time that facilitates known and unknowable a lot more. Does it not?
Let me ask the question that I think you were going to ask. Do you think Dave is the only one programming the games? Is that what you were going to ask, Ben?
No, but I don't think he is. I think he's more collaborative, it sounds like. I think he made that comment, or Bosman made that comment on the Sport of Fitness podcast that
I would rather let one
he's
guy
getting more
do it.
input. Like before this, like I mean, I think 24? When he came back and did it, he was like, I'm taking over. Nobody sees it. And we would have gotten the sledgehammer and we would have gotten the cardio games. Right. And that did not help. And then you got last year that was playing it safe. We don't know what this year is going to look like.
I'm never okay with playing it safe.
I know that's why you're like just done. But I'm cool with what you want. I don't think saying Dave Castro sucks as a programmer, like he's done. I don't agree with that either. You know what I mean? I don't think it needs to be one way or the other.
What do you need to? What would we need to do to prove that, though?
If 2024 was like I thought 2024 was terrible, and I'm not just talking about because of Lazar.
But you did just say it was terrible.
Yeah, I thought it was terrible. Like if there were multiple years like that. I think if you have the years like 2014 through 2018, which a lot of those years were amazing.
Yeah,
Like you have some grace. I'm
But that's
okay with
that's the
giving
thing,
grace.
Like, that's
In
the thing, John.
2019,
Like
was like, other than the 6 events that led to the main cuts, was a really good games. But the 3 running events that led to the cuts will kind of ruin that for the top 10, right?
The workouts were fine. It was the cuts in the middle of it.
The order of the workouts were
Right.
not fine, right? But the workouts were fine.
If there weren't cuts, it would have been fine.
But you're under, like, I understand why
But,
there's
but you know that there's cuts, so you got to program it that way.
Yeah, correct. And that's his error. I thought 2020 was amazing for what they had to work with. I thought 2021 was
But they were
fine.
outside.
I know, Spin. Like, they're under constrictions they weren't under. It's really hard to work it. I just think he's earned a little grace. And after 2024, no, hear me out. After 2024, that grace is done. 2025 was safe, and that does, like, I'm not just done with it. If there's another 2024, I'm absolutely done with it. I've been done with the Open for 8 years. Like, I'm just letting you know, like, since they went 2-3 weeks, I have not liked the Open. The only Open I liked, ironically, was the one that Boz made. The 2023 Open.
So, John, you see this in college sports. You get one bad season. You get a second bad season, you're out. And it's
Where
like
is
your
the second bad season.
2025
You
was not a good season.
Yeah, but your only argument was it didn't wow you. You thought it was a good test of fitness, and it didn't wow you.
Dude, you're talking about like generational programs in the SEC. People like give you 5-10 seasons to be like, okay, that fans are just there. Like, UK fans have never had a good they've had like 3 good teams in their entire history, and we've still never won a national championship for football, and UK fans still show up, right? We're talking about CrossFit. We're talking about something that it's like, if people are bored for 3 years in a row, they disappear. And guess what? We don't have a ton to disappear anymore. Like, we cannot do that anymore. You get one bad season, you get one season to fix it, and you're out. I don't like that you're like, yeah, but you got to give him his respect. All the respect is due, dude. I totally appreciate everything he did in the past. You're not doing it now. I'm not keeping Bobby Knight around because he's Bobby Knight.
Well,
like, you're not winning games anymore.
And if they fired him, so say we stick to your SEC argument, right? You have a bad season. You go
Sorry,
under.
I'm team jumping.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You go, like, your team was great, but then your quarterback went to the NFL. You got 1 year to rebuild, and then it's what do you got, right?
Yeah.
For every
right.
SEC team, that's how it is.
Yep.
You have a 5-8 season, not great. You got but we had a year of improvement. Let's see what we got. If you're 7-6, your team fire, and I'm team give you another year. Like, I'm fine if they fire 7-6, right? You want that. I'm fine with it, but I'm also fine if it's like you want one more year. Does that make sense?
So
I'm not
John,
anti you.
You're a little bit on the other side of the fence.
So you're
not just
giving
gone.
Dave one more year to say, like, 26 needs to be good.
Needs to be good.
But what's good?
Not safe.
Good.
I would say 2023.
Okay.
Some new stuff.
Yeah, new stuff. There's 1 or 2 events where, like, that event was sick, right? Like, if there is an event like the Capitol, and I know that was Boz's, but, like, an event that we're going to talk about for years, right? We still talk about the freaking 21-15-9. It's not even that good of an event.
Right.
But Rich killed it, right? Or the Muscle Up Biathlon,
Yeah.
right? We love that event. Like, an event that we will talk about for years to come. There needs to be 1 or 2 of those.
Back squat
and then
doesn't
a
count.
well-balanced test. I don't think people will remember the back squat 5 years from now.
They'll just remember they did
only
it.
the nerds. Only the nerds will remember that Colton hit 570.
Do you think there's anything from 24 or 25 we'll talk about in
Friday Night Lights? I'll remember.
The track and field event was cool,
Yeah.
but there was so much stuff bad about 2024 that it was hard for a cool event to
shine,
to be remembered, right? 2024 is always going to be the year of Lazar, no matter how bad you don't want it to be.
Yeah,
you can't. It will always be the year of Lazar. It's just how it's going to be. I don't put that on Dave. I know other people do, but that's what it's going to be. Okay. 2025. I'm with the honestly the most memorable event's probably gonna be the pegboard event. You know, not great. What
For
would you
bad
say?
reasons.
Right. Well, what would you say the most memorable
I don't think
event
we'll
is?
talk about the pegboard event.
I mean, running
3
Isabel. Running Isabel was very memorable because Hopper almost lost it.
yeah, I think that's probably talked about more. But even
I
then,
think-
it's not.
It's not. It's not. It's no. It's not
because it's
Ricky's
the opposite.
smile.
It's the bad talk. Like it's like,
Yes,
oh,
I
Hopper
understand.
almost lost. Like if Hopper had lost, that would be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
If Hopper won it because of that, like that would have been.
It's
But
Hopper
like
only.
it's Hopper put himself in jeopardy, and it ended up being not an issue because of the next event. But like
Right.
again, I don't think last year we talk about
Anything.
anything of like, wow, this is really cool.
We probably just talk about it that it was a lot of machines.
It's not good.
So it's a negative context.
No. I hear you. I hear you.
I also want to say that the 24 games, I think Friday that the track and field events get overshadowed by Lazar's death. If it had not been the track and field events, I think that games would have been like just done. Like it was just.
I mean,
like,
I
would
thought
have
it was
been a
already
bad-
done. I thought it was already.
It
done.
would have been so bad. Like that, the recovery that
I'm
was
already
kinda
there.
created from that was big. But I think the video, like people miss the point with Mason's video. Like the points are important, but more of what he's communicating is a general vibe. If Dave had just come off the back of 2018, 2017 or whatever, no one would be in the comments saying, yeah, they would all be like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Shut up. Like every single comment. But there's enough people in
That's
those
fair.
comments that
That's
are like,
fair.
well, he's got sort
That's
of a
fair.
point. The
No.
crazy part of those videos was the comments talking about the criticism that Dave cannot deal with. Like,
No.
and it was like that. I was so happy that Mason said it because I was like, it's the number one thing that has always irked me about Dave. Like, I think he can deal with criticism, but if you put him in a corner and is like, hey, answer this, he just like won't a lot of the time.
I hear you. I don't think he needs to show weakness though. I think that's what it is. Like
I think you can show weakness and still deal with the questions. Or not show weakness and still deal with the questions.
maybe. I'm sure it's coming from a point of strength. That's the way I take it. Like don't look weak. And so that's how he answers his questions. Maybe I'm wrong, but John, you don't like the Open. Quarterfinals are back. It's fine.
Quarterfinals
It'll be
fixes
fine.
the Open. Quarterfinals fixes the Open. I just like
For John.
no for everybody. You need a well-rounded test to send the right people to semifinals.
So what does Dave has to do for the Open to make you happy again?
I don't think it will. Until the Open can be
It's
until
over.
the
It's over.
there needs to be, if you want to do lifting but not a max out, there needs to be a gated workout of some sort.
Some sort of bench.
It has to be. There has to be a gated workout where you got to be pretty fit to get to the heavy barbells. I'm cool with that. You earn your heavy barbell. If you don't want to do a max out, which I don't know, I know they, a lot of people don't want that. There needs to be one easy entry workout, but I just think there needs to be. It can't just be dumbbell snatches and burpees. Like you have to throw 6 toes to bar in there. Right. Or like 20.2, something like that's a 20-minute AMRAP. You got 15 cal row, 6 toes to bar, and 50 double unders. Right. Or something. Or no. It was like 4 dumbbell thrusters, 6 toes to bar, 24 double unders. Right. 20-minute AMRAP. That's fine. Do that. Right. Like it needs to be somewhat just not 9 minutes of dumbbells and burpees because you've done that every single year for the last 5 years. And then there needs to be
You
gymnastics.
also do it in the gym every
And I
week.
think there needs to be a gymnastics gated workout. You know, if you want people to be able to do the gymnastics one, make the gymnastics one gated too. I like the thruster, front squat, toes to bar, chest to bar muscle up workout.
Mhm.
Right? Where it was 15, 30, 15, rest 1 minute, 15, right?
God, that one
One of the most fun workouts was the 3 rounds of snatches and burpees, and then rest 3 minutes, and then 3 rounds of burpees and bar muscle ups. That was one of the most fun workouts because you like didn't know if you should burn it down. But 3 minutes is a lot, right? And you can burn it down. And then people talked about how Chandler did 3 rounds in 1 minute and 59 seconds and nobody else could crack 2 minutes, right? But then obviously people did the bar muscle. Could you do the bar muscle with unbroken? Like, these are great open workouts. You know what I mean? I guess we're not allowed to do handstand push-ups anymore in the open. I'm mad about that. Like, it's just, I think if you need a low barrier to entry on the first workout, and I'm fine with that. The rest of it should be gated gymnastics if you want people to compete. Wall walks into handstand push-ups, or, you know, toes to bar into bar muscle-ups, whatever. And then a gated weightlifting workout, and then you're fine. That covers everything, and you're fine. And it's a well-rounded open that everybody can do.
So that's what you got to see.
If last year the weight was 185 on the last workout, 25.3, so 185 deadlifts, then 185 cleans, and then 185 snatches, that workout would have been perfect.
Gross.
But you think about it, you would be like, you'd motor through the deadlifts, you get to the cleans, they're really hard for you, but you could get through them. And then on the snatches, you're probably not getting one, right? Tyler's probably in the snatches, but you have to be pretty strong to cycle 30 freaking snatches at 185. That's perfect. You know how fit you have to be to get there in the first place? Right. And then it's like, are you strong enough to do this? Right? Like, it would have been perfect. And that type of a workout, like, I'm like close to finishing or don't finish, or like I'm right around like, can you finish? The elites are at 15, 14 minutes. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people are getting to the snatch and like just doing the best that they can for about 5 minutes.
What John wants to see overall, I think a way to summarize it is parity that isn't like just Gym Bunny fitness. Like, I want it to be a well-rounded test.
I want it to be a well-rounded test. Yeah. Right now, you're lying to people about their fitness because it's literally who's the most aerobically fit. It's a test of aerobic capacity. And if that's what it is, then say that. But that everybody's check-in for the year is supposed to be the open of how fit they are. And right now, it's a lie. It's how aerobically fit you are. Now, quarterfinals fixes all of that because it's a very well-rounded test, but the stuff's a lot harder. And you got to be top 25% to get there, right? So I'm not mad at the open when there is quarterfinals, but everybody in the world doesn't get a well-rounded test. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. I want the world. You know, Spin, you probably, crushed the last few opens, right? Like, you should get crushed by some workouts. But you don't, because you don't get tested for weights. That's unfair to you. I know you probably don't mind it.
No, was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I did great in the open because there was nothing like the heavy weight was the 185-pound deadlifts with rowing and double unders, and those are two of my strengths. So totally fine.
James, quarters fixes all of this. But when there was no quarterfinals, you cannot tell me that the open is a well-rounded test.
James, you're getting sneaky with it because I agree with their take that quarterfinals is actually worse for gyms than the 5-week open. It's crazy that you can say what you just said and that at the same time.
So quick.
Explain this to me.
And by the way, I think it should be 10%. Like, when I'm saying I hate the open, I still think it should be 10%. And if your aerobic capacity is good enough for 10%, then you get to do all the rest. You're fit enough to do all the rest of the stuff. Right? I understand that. When there was no quarterfinals, it's a trash test to get to semifinals because and I get it, the guys who are going to go to semifinals are going to be fine. It's still, for 95% of the population, they do not get a well-rounded test of your fitness. They just get a test of how aerobically fit they
are. I guess I understand and I disagree. 5-week open is 5 days-ish. It's not. It's 15 days.
I agree with Tyler.
3-week open is with quarterfinals is a boatload of time and logistics. There's so few gyms that are actually doing much at all for the quarterfinals. Like, they're not. Like, there's probably 6 people at one gym that I did quarterfinals at, and the gym wasn't involved. It was just the elite athletes.
You go find time, open gym, and get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it during the weekend when nobody was really there, and it was fine. I don't think it is like a real drag on the an affiliate.
All right. Well, that's it. I made it 2 hours. By the way, nice
Good job.
shirt there. Nice shirt there, Tyler. But why? With the
Dude,
little
that's
penguin.
awesome. That's an awesome. You should
I
sell
like
it.
that.
Just buy like 300 of them.
I will not do that.
Then mark them up $1. So, nope, I survived. I don't know how. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Next week, we will do our draft for the Barbell Spin CrossFit Open.
Sign
We'll,
up now.
we'll post about it, but sign up for the open.
Sign up now. Do not wait because you need to get in there soon so we can actually see your name and consider drafting you. If you try to do it late on Wednesday, right before, one of us will, or all of us won't see it. And then if you try to sign up Thursday through Sunday, the draft's already happened. So, go get in there early. And
Don't miss out.
how's that elbow?
Yeah.
How is that elbow?
Might be in the injured reserve list.
Yeah, that's right.
All
right, guys.
I don't think you're going to like 26.1. Just letting you know.
He already knows what it is. All right, next up, we'll see you guys.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.